Welcome to Game Analysis. Now for my first one I'll be doing Injustice: Gods Among Us. With these lines of videos I'm planning on doing sort of going into core elements of certain games, be it gameplay, mechanics, or along the lines of features and stuff like that. Now but today I'll be focusing on Injustice: Gods Among Us. To start off, it's a good fighter. I'm not denying that whatsoever. But there are some mechanics and features that have been taken out of other games and incorporated into this game. For example, the fighting and the combo system is very similar to the Mortal Kombat that NetherRealm Studios brought out 2011. Very similar stuff with a certain, instead of having buttons initiated for a punch or a kick and how hard they are, it's more indicated on just certain buttons will, in a direction a certain button will do a different, like a punch or a kick in a different position. And then of course you got the strong attack, which is a good addition, but there is a certain move in Street Fighter X Tekken that has a strong hit sort of move, so it could be taken from that. I'd say probably not. There are also some things like the initiation into the super moves, very similar to Mortal Kombat with their X-ray moves, L2, R2, to initiate. And even the name super moves, I mean, taking it from Street Fighter, they took basically the basic idea of a super move with the X-ray moves from Street Fighter to begin with anyway, when they done Mortal Kombat. So, you know, whatevs, that's fine. Then you've got the enhancement on your special moves, which is like, you take a little bit of your super meter, you take a little bit of that to do an enhance of one of your special moves, which was in the newest Mortal Kombat, which in turn was also in like Street Fighter 2, one of the Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo editions, I think it was in. But there are other things as well that I've noticed. Another thing, the story on Injustice. Hey, it's a good story, but let's look at this logically. Go back to Mortal Kombat versus DC. One universe, Mortal Kombat. Two universes, DC, they collide, story. Mortal Kombat, even though technically it wasn't two universes, it was a complete split timeline, it still uses a universe type theory for their story. And then of course you've got Injustice, which uses two DC universes and sort of has them transferring in from one to the other. I mean, they haven't done that before. The feature that they've got with the whole no rounds thing, it's one long fight where your energy, first you got your first energy bar that goes down, then you got a second energy bar sort of thing. The whole concept around that was like it was one big fight. If you say you got half your energy taken off like through the fight and you beat their first part of energy, I guess it would be the best way to explain it, you'd still have half your bar in the second part where they said second health. I mean, no one's done that before, have they? Killer Instinct. But seriously, I think all these add-ons and additions and taking and molding sort of different concepts from different games evolve the game and giving the player exactly what they want in a fighter. So really, I don't really, a lot of people say, oh, these are rip-offs and that's a rip-off and that's a rip-off. I think it's games or a game genre evolving to better and better games. That's just the way I see it. I'm out.